Hello everyone, welcome to You Can Automate. In the previous session, we have learned what is API, some of the details about it, and how the architecture works, right? So now we'll be stepping into some of the prerequisites and some of the setup we need to do start with the APM automation. So in this session, we are going to cover some of the installation part of some of the libraries which we required before APM installation. So let's begin with that. So the first prerequisite is Java, right? So by default Java will be there in recent systems, but in case if you are not having it, uh, you need to go to this particular URL which is provided here in this slide. I will provide all these details in the description, all the commands. So what you need to do here is you need to go to this website and okay, here it is already open. So here you need to go for Mac OS 64 DMG installer, so that it is a .dmg file. It will download into your system, then you can go ahead and install it. After installing the Java, we need to set up the Java underscore home path in the path variable that is basically in the .zshrc, right? So that I will take it in the last, and the next step is installing brew. Brew is a command which will help us to install some of the libraries, so that's why we are going to install the brew first. So what you need to do here is you can go to a website that is brew.sh, and in that website the command is given, the same command what I have provided in the PPT, the same command is provided here. Just click on this button so that the command will be copied, and go to your terminal and add this. So it will take some time to install this brew. I have already installed, and as soon as you enter this command, it will ask the password. So enter your system password. Here I am entering my system password, and it is asking for whether you want to install it or you want to abort it. So I will hit enter so that it will continue installing it, and then I'll go forward. So installation is completed, right? After installing, we need to add this particular line of code, the line of code that is here it is mentioning that where is this brew installed, right? So all the future command which will be executing by using a brew, that it needs a reference where it is installed, so that we need to mention that path into .z profile. So I'll be opening this particular .z profile and I'll be adding this line of a code. So again go to terminal here, let me do a clear. Okay, hit enter. Yeah, this is the line of command already added here. The same line of a statement which is provided in the PPT is added here. So add it and save and come out of it. Now after adding that into a .z profile, what is the next step? So next step is to install the Pyenv. Pyenv is a kind of a package manager, so that it will control multiple versions of a libraries. So why I am using Pyenv is it will help us to easily maintain the different versions of the Python. In case if you want to switch the Python versions in the later, also we can use it, and by this we can create the virtual environment also. That means if you want to club all packages into one particular file and you want to retain it and maintain it for further use also, that will be useful by using this Pyenv. So I'll be installing this Pyenv again by using a command called brew install Pyenv. So I will go to command prompt brew install Pyenv, right? So it is saying that it's already installed. If you are installing it first time, then it will take some time and it will complete it, right? After installing Pyenv, we need to add these three lines of a code into .zshrc, right? What is that code is, it is going to mention where is our Pyenv file is located, so that it will be useful when we are using the Pyenv command to install some of the libraries. So I'll be copying these three lines of a code, and we need to add these three lines of a code into this .zshrc. So I'll go to command line again, vi.zshrc. Okay, so this is how the .zshrc file looks like, and if you see here, I've already added these three lines of a code. So you need to just come here and copy that 3 lines of a code here and save it. Cool. Now, so we have installed the pyenv and we have added this path variable also in the zshrc. Now what is the next step is, so we need to install Python, right? We need to install Python by using a pyenv. So here it is a command to install the Python version, that is 3.10.17, right? So I'll use this command pyenv install 3.10.17 install 3.10.17. So it is saying that it's already installed. If you are doing it first time, it will install it and it will come out of the execution. Okay, so I'll just abort from here. Then after installing Python, we need to set it as a global. That means throughout our systems I'll be using this particular version. So for that reason I'm using this pyenv global. If you do not want to set it as a global, then you can particularly skip this line of a statement. Pyenv global 3.10.17. okay, this is set. Now after doing all the installation of the Python, then you can check the version of the Python which is installed by using this python -- version. Let me go to this terminal here and enter command python -- version. So it is giving me the correct version of Python which I have installed. So now we are set on the Python side. Now after installing Python, we have one more thing to do, that is installing the node. So how do we install node? We need to go to this node.js.org download section. So here I've already opened this particular URL and I'll give this URL in the description. You need to go to this download page and you need to click on this Mac OS installer, that is in the format of .pkg. So click on this folder. It will first download the package, then you can install it later. So after installing, just go to your downloads and double click on this .pkg installer. It will look like this. Just click on continue button so that it will start the installation. Click on continue again and agree to terms and condition. Yes, agree. And it is saying some of the location where it has to install. Just do not change any location, let it be in the same location or default location. Click on install. So it is asking for a password, my system password. So installation is completed and it is saying that it is also giving some instruction that make sure that user local bin is in your path. So we need to make sure that whether this particular path is added in our environment variable or not. So let's go to our terminal again, and after installation of Node.js, let me check the node version. So it is saying that node is installed. Now we need to check that whether this particular path is added in our environment variable or not. So what is that file name? vi.zshrc. Go inside this, and this path looks like it is not added in our path variable. And you also remember that we need to add our Java home also. We have mentioned that we need to add Java underscore home, so we'll add both of this. Let me go to top of this and mention. So what is the path I need to mention here? Users, and click on libraries, and here you will find a folder called Java, and inside Java you'll be having something called Java virtual machine, and inside that the version whatever you have installed will be having a folder called like this, JDK 17. Go inside contents, and this is a home. Go inside this, and this path you need to mention. Copy this information, click on the information, copy the entire path here, and go to our terminal, home. So this is our Java home path. Now we need to add this particular home path variable in our path variable. How will I add it? Enter a colon, dollar symbol, java underscore home, that is a variable name, slash, we need to provide bin, that is where the java exe file is located, so that's why we need to provide slash bin. Now we need to add our node.js also, node.js path also, right? So this is what the instruction is given. Make sure that user slash local bin is in your path. So let me add this also in our path. Enter colon, right? And this is what, that's it. So now I'm done with all the environment setup, environment variable setup. So I'll just enter colon wq so that it will write it. Cool. So now we are done with Node.js installation also, and there is one more command given. How do I change the .npm package permission? That means that once you install Node.js, something Node package manager will be installed. That is nothing but npm. So this will help us to install some of the libraries which is built on Node.js. So that's why this .npm package is required. So going forward, if I have to install some of the libraries using .npm, I need to change the ownership of, I need to provide some more access to that package manager so that it will go and install it. So this is a command to provide more access to it. And here I need to provide my username, right? And this should be a proper double quotes. And it is asking a password. Okay, it is saying that no such file or directory. Okay, this particular node is installed in this location, right? Uh, if you see here, user local bin slash npm. So let me add that path here. Looks like it has installed in the default location, and the path which I provided with my username, it is not considering, so that it is throwing this error. So let's try this one. So this is done. Now the node package permission got changed and we have given more access to it. So make sure that we are providing this particular path, and how will you confirm is after you install, it will provide the path of it at where this .npm is installed, right? We need to provide the same path while changing the permission also. So I will update this path in my slide also. Cool. This is the path I've updated. So this setup, prerequisite setup is completed. Now in this session, what all we have done to summarize is we have installed the Java, we have installed Brew, and we have installed Pyenv, that is environment manager for a Python related libraries, and we also installed the Python version, that is 3.10.17, and we have installed Node.js. Now in the next session we'll be starting with the Appium setup. So all the libraries which are related to Appium will be installing it. So go through it, try it, and let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.